Hey y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have a look at the May Custom Duo releasing from Glam Polish. This theme is the Iconic Duo, and this month's version is Link and Zelda. So Link's Polish is Hero of Time, and then Zelda's is Twilight Princess. I'm really excited to share these with you. If you would like the coupon code to get these at a reduced price, you definitely need to join the Facebook group. So I'll leave that link right down below. These were sent to me for review, and I'll link Glam Polish's storefront and social media down below as well. So I'll go ahead and get into the swatches. Glam Polish will also be releasing a new matte top coat. This is the Totally Matte top coat. This was sent to me for review as well, and I will have a look at what it looks like over both of these polishes today. So here's a look at that brush shot. This is just a very simple, very nice matte top coat. So the first polish is Hero of Time, and this is described as a forest green jelly with green to purple iridescent flakies, green to purple shifting micro glitter, green to purple shimmer, and fine holographic micro glitter. This is a gorgeous mix. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how the Hero of Time swatched on my natural nail. This does have that deep green jelly base, so it is going to take a little bit to build up. This first coat goes on seriously nice, really easy to apply. I didn't have to worry about the flakies or glitters at all. They kind of just were perfectly suspended and went on, no problems, no lumping or anything like that. They do make a little bit of a texture, but I'll go ahead and let that dry and come back in and show you what my second coat looks like. So for my second coat, I did opt to go in for a nice, thick, healthy second coat here. This did bring this right over the edge of being opaque. I feel like if you go in for thinner coats, you may need 3. That third coat is going to deepen up the finish and add even more flakies, but I was really happy with how this looks at 2 coats. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat. So maybe just a slight texture going on here. A good top coat will smooth that right out and bring out all that holographic glitter. If you put a matte over these flakies, that's going to bring those to the forefront and make those shine even more. So here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. And I'll go ahead and give you a look at how that Totally Matte top coat applies over the Hero of Time. So this goes on just like any other top coat, nice and smooth. It does take just a few minutes to dry down to a nice matte finish. I do think that I prefer these with that glossy top coat. It does kind of just add a ton more depth. But here's a look at that completed mani with the Totally Matte top coat. You can see there it does bring all of those flakies out. So this is my swatch photo with a glossy top coat underneath artificial lighting, and then once more at an angle in direct sunlight. So the last polish of this duo is Twilight Princess, and this is described as a bright purple with pink to gold iridescent flakies, color shifting iridescent glitter, and then the fine holographic micro glitter. This one is just, of the 2, it's my favorite, and it's probably one of my all-time favorite glam polishes of all time. I'll go ahead and give you a look at that brush shot, and I'll show you how Twilight Princess swatched on my natural nail. So this does have that pinky purple kind of jelly base. So again, it's going to take a little bit to build up, but it does go on nice and smooth. I did get a good amount of those flakies, which is what I'm really after in this mix. I'll let this dry and then come back in and show you what my second coat looks like. So for my second coat, I'm going in for a nice thick second coat. This one really towed the line between being a 2 and 3 coater for me. I do prefer this one at 3 coats. I just had a little flash of nail line here left at 2 coats. So I'll go ahead and let that dry and then give you a look at my third and final coat. So here's a look at that third coat. Again, I'm going to go in for a nice thick third coat here. I did get a good amount of flakies, and I had no problem getting them spread out on the nail. They're just very nicely suspended in this base. 3 coats for sure brings this one completely opaque, and I love that pink to gold shift in the purple base. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat. So this one does dry down fairly glossy with a little bit of texture due to those larger flakies. Good top coat, of course, will smooth that right out. And here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with a glossy top coat. And I'll show you once more how that Totally Matte top coat applies over Twilight Princess. So again, just really easy to apply. It goes on nice and smooth. You don't necessarily have to go in thick with this. It does take just a minute to dry down to that nice matte finish. So here's a look at that completed mani with the matte top coat. This one I might actually prefer matte. I just love how those flakies bounce off that purple base. So here's a look at that swatch photo with a glassy top coat underneath artificial lighting, and then once more at an angle in direct sunlight. Really quickly, I wanted to share a nail art look that I did using these two polishes plus the totally matte top coat on top of Tux Polish's Onyx. I did really like this look, but my symmetry is not the best, so I'm not going to do a full walkthrough, but I did want to quickly mention that I did that look. So that wraps up today's swatch and review of the May custom duos for the Facebook group featuring Link and Zelda. These are releasing on May 4th. I'll leave a link to the Facebook group so you can see more information as well as more swatches. I'll also have a really special May the 4th polish coming from Glam Polish. I will have that review up tomorrow, so check back if you're interested in that. If you'd like, I do have more photos on my blog at sloppyswatches.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.